Okay, well, I've been waiting to do this. Now that I have, you know, spent a lot of time exploring Grand Canyon. And Grand Canyon, there's still a lot to explore with Grand Canyon. But I felt like taking a little break from Grand Canyon. I felt like let's go and do something else that we haven't done. And what is that? What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about F-18 Super Hornet versus Mount Everest. This is the only way that we can reach above that 30,000 feet. Because Mount Everest, what, 29,000 feet. So we got to go above 29,000 feet. And F-18 Super Hornet is the best way to achieve that. That's what we're going to do. And I want to see what it looks like, Mount Everest, as we are, approaching the Mount Everest in Himalayas here, high altitude Himalayas. So believe it, the lowest altitude mountain that they have, it's 21,000 feet. Mount Everest, man. For someone who lived right here in Florida for a long time, 30 years to be exact. After 3 decades living here in Florida, in the tropics, for a guy like me, going to Himalayas would be very difficult to breathe. I would have a difficult time breathing. I would have shortness of breath. It would not be easy. So changing the climate, for your body, because my body is used to, this type of climate. So if my body goes to like a high altitude elevation like Himalayas, that would be pretty bad for me to adjust to that climate. All right, well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and then let's put my PSVR 2 headset on and let's get this show on the road, shall we? We will go back to Grand Canyon. Believe me, there's still more to discover in Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is such a weird place, man. And if you watch my previous 2 live streams, you will understand why Grand Canyon is such a odd, weird place. But we're not done with Grand Canyon. Believe me, I will come back to Grand Canyon. Okay? But I figured it's also time that I, see what it looks like flying over Mount Everest. Okay? So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's do this, shall we? My God, HDR looks so good. Oh. OLED and HDR. Oh my God. Perfect. Let me see. Yeah, this is great. Yep. All right, let's see how this goes. Let me turn on the sound a little bit here. Here we go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Here we go. Clear skies. All right, it's at night. It's a nighttime. All right, we're good. Lift off. Dude, nothing but stars. Holy crap. Oh my God. This is amazing. Wow. Dude. We're at 13,000 feet. We got to go higher. We have to go much, much higher. We got to turn around. Now we're at 20,000 feet. All right, we have to bring some light here. Hold on, let me because I want to see the Mount Everest. Hold on, we'll bring out some light. Okay. Here we go. That's better. We're at 21,000 feet. Mount Everest is behind us. We're still climbing 22,000 feet. $23,000 feet. 24,000 feet. Let's see. 25,000 feet. 26,000 feet. $29,000 feet. There it is. Jesus, look at that. Mount Everest, 29,000 feet, man. That's insane. What the hell? I'm losing our control. Mayday, mayday. Man, this is crazy. $29,000 feet, man. Damn. It's crazy. This has to be the Mount Everest. Yeah, this has to be it. We are already above 30,000 feet. This has to be Mount Everest. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is it. Because this is 29,000 feet. And Mount Everest as far as I know, it's 29,000 feet. This has to be it. $29,000 feet. Just think about that. Think about that for a minute. Yeah, this has to be it. It has to be. Are you kidding me? Dude, that has to be Mount Everest. It has to be. Wait a minute. That was 29,000 feet. That has to be Mount Everest. It has to be. This has to be Mount Everest. 28,000 feet, man. Like, I think Mount Everest is what? 29,000 feet? This has to be it. It's not? What? Maybe that's the Mount Everest. Hold on. Let me see. That could be it. That could be it. Hold on. If that's not Mount Everest, well, then I'll be damned, dude, because I'm already at like 33,000 feet. 34,000 feet. So. This could be it. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me see something. I don't know. Did we miss it? How? Something here is not right. Usually it says Mount Everest. This has to be Mount Everest. I mean, I'm already at like 28,000 feet. It has to be. It has to be. I mean, I can't think of it that it's not. I mean, if I'm at 25,000 feet and that's above 25,000 feet, that has to be a Mount Everest. Come on, man. What? Mount Everest is what? 29,000? 29,000 feet? I just don't know why it doesn't say Mount Everest. Yeah, this has to be it. Come on. It has to be. It has to be one of those peaks. It has to be. I have a better idea. Why don't I land over here and then go on foot and climb? Huh? Seems like a good idea. Yo, this has to be it. Yo, this is Mount Everest. It has to be. So let me land over here. Come on. Now let me exit. Come on, come on. Let's land over here. There you go. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? I'll go on foot. I'll go on foot. Oh, come on. I want to exit. Hold on. Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. Why won't this stop? Jesus Christ. Okay, we have to do this on foot. Mount Everest says, no, You have to do this on foot. All right, we'll do it on foot. We have to climb on foot. We'll climb on foot. This is going to take a long time. Wow, this is crazy. Hey, we're climbing the Mount Everest. For real. Oh my God. Can I make it up here? Let me see. Seems to be a lot of ice. Glacier ice. There's a glacier and ice. I think I'll be okay. Jesus. Man, the snow is so deep, and there's a lot of glacier and ice. The last thing I need right now is for me to fall into some kind of a glacier and be stuck, buried underneath the glacier with tons of snow. Dude, this is crazy. This has turned into a Mount Everest simulator. Oh my god. This is crazy. My god. I have to climb up to the top, right up there, and then work my way up. This is insane. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is really crazy. That people actually do this in real life. Why? Why? Just so they can say that they climbed up the Mount Everest. But dude, is it worth risking your life? I don't know, man. No. No. It's not. This is crazy. I don't even know if this is Mount Everest, but it's pretty high up. Wow, dude. This is crazy. Look how high that peak is. Jesus. Oh my God. Imagine doing this in real life. Oh my God, man. I can understand why people want to climb the Mount Everest, because it's the achievement, you know. It's like the greatest achievement that a human can achieve, right? To climb the tallest mountain on the planet. But then again, at the same time, I understand why they're doing it, because it's the achievement. For the same reason I understand why we went to the moon, and why we want to go back to the moon, and why we want to go to the Mars. But dude, like Mount Everest, it's like there's no oxygen up there, bro. You can't go up there without an oxygen, because it's such a high altitude. We're talking 29,000 feet. And this is crazy. And now, of course, I'm doing this with VR at a comfort, in a comfort of my own home. But imagine, like, for real, climbing out there for real. Wow, dude. That would be... Wow. Wow. That would be, like... That would be like a lifetime experience, dude. Can I be honest, dude? I don't know if I could ever do it. Yes, it would be a great accomplishment and achievement, but man, you know what I mean? How many did they not make it, bro? Right? Like, how many of those hikers who went up to the Mount Everest that never made it, and their bodies are still there, buried with all that snow and ice, and and they cannot retrieve the bodies. They simply can't. I don't know, man. No, no, dude, no. You can forget me with Mount Everest. But at the same time, listen. At the same time, I understand why people want to do it, why people want to climb it, because it's you know the second greatest thing you can do next to landing on the moon, right? Uh, Moon landing is the greatest first thing. Next to moon landing, it's the Mount Everest. I mean, we're talking 29,000 feet, bro. 29,000 feet. It's insane. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Like, dude, there's no way. I would never do it. I would never climb up. What if they paid me like $10 million? Even with $10 million, I would not risk my life, dude. I'm telling you. No money can buy your life. No way, dude. No way. Look at that peak, bro. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, look at this. This is insanity. It's insanity. This is insane. This is going to take a while. Man. Like I said, I understand why people want to do it, why they want to climb up. But man, it's you're risking your life, man. For what? Like I said, I wouldn't do it even if they pay me 10 million. And 10 million, that's a good amount of money. Still not worth it, risking your life climbing up Mount Everest. People say, well, what's the issue? Well, the issue is you run out of oxygen. That's the problem. The problem, well, and also, injuries, and you can't tend to your wounds, and avalanches, and the weather changes, the wind changes, the temperature changes so quickly, so rapidly. You know what kind of wind we're talking about here, dude? Ridiculous amount of wind we're talking. And easily can freeze. There's just too many things that can go wrong, dude. Very unpredictable. And on top of that, how much oxygen do you have? Bro, I'm telling you, man. You can keep that $10 million. Keep it. Keep that 10 million. No way, dude. Now, this is a video game, okay? But this is giving me some perspective in VR, like, no. And it's VR. Look, I'm doing this with VR in the comfort of my own home. But even in the comfort of my own home, I'm telling you, like, no way, dude. Like, just no way. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Simply crazy, bro. I'm telling you. It's insanity. Man. This is insanity. Wow. You guys have to try this in VR. I'm telling you, when you try this in VR, oh my God. Dude, I can see China from here. That's my fan. I turn on my fan. Man, it's getting hot here in Miami this time of the year. I'm just changing the speed on my fan. Hold on. There we go. There's two different speeds. Speed 1, speed 2. Speed 2 it just, you know, spins the fan faster, and speed 1 just like a medium spin. So if you hear a fan in the background, that's what it is. It's the fan spinning. I mean, I have air conditioning. Sure, it's working. But it's not enough, dude. This is my office studio. I have computers and a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of heat. So the fan, it's something that I need. And this headset, it's getting hot. You know what? It's really this headset. This headset as well, dude. You know, it heats up a little bit. So I need a fan. Actually, let's put it to speed 2. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, it blows that air. Speed 2 spins the fans a little bit faster. So there you go. It's better. Much better. Oh man. Woo! These fans. Oh. Damn. This is taking a long time, dude. I think I need to take a little break. take a little break. Let me adjust my fan. Hold on. Oh, let's go. Hold on a second, guys. I have to pee. I have to pee really badly. I'll be right back. I have to pee so bad. All right, I'm back. I'm back. That was a quick piss. That was a super quick piss. Hold on. All right, let's go to the top. Jeez. Oh my gosh, Mount Everest. I can see the stars. Seriously, dude. Damn. This is insane. Look at this. 29,000 feet. Wow. I can see China and India from here, dude. Seriously. I can see both China and India from here. It's ridiculous. Let me I can't do that. I thought maybe I could adjust the time. I can adjust the time because I'm not in. I'm not inside the airplane, so I can't do it. Imagine having a podcast here on top of the Mount Everest. Wow. I wanted to adjust the time to bring it to the night to see the stars at night, but you can't do it when you're walking. When you're outside walking, you can only do it when you are inside the plane. You have to be inside the plane in order for you to adjust the time. Let me see something. Wait a minute. I just realized something. This is not Mount Everest. That is the Mount Everest over there. That over there. That's 29,000 feet. This is still pretty high up, but that's 29,000 feet right there. That's Mount Everest. I just realized. Come on, come on. There's Mount Everest right there. See, that's 29,000 feet right there. Yeah, I think this is it. This is Mount Everest. Let's see how it looks at night. Hold on. Wow. 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 All right. Oh, man. Woo. Holy crap. Damn. Oh. All right, all right, all right. I think we had enough of Mount Everest. Look at these Himalayas. Jesus. I think we need to go to... I want to do a New York. New York. New York. New York. Can you say New York? New York. Yeah, you can say New York. New York. New York. Helicopter. Flying. Where's the Huey? I love this Huey. I really do. I love it. Okay, let's go. Let me eat my banana. Okay. My banana. Oh, it's raining. That's okay. It's raining in New York. New York City. Let's turn on the Vipers. Where's the Vipers, huh? There it is. Wait a minute. I want both of them. I don't want just one. I want both Vipers. There we go. Okay. So what can I say about this VR headset that I haven't already said? I told you that PlayStation VR 2 is going to be the best Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 experience. And keep in mind, guys, this is coming from a guy who tried all of the VR headsets. PC VR, all of the PC VR headsets, you name it, all of them. all the Meta Quests, all the Oculus Rifts, everything. HTC Vive, HTC Vive Pro, Windows Mixed Reality, you name it, man. I tried. And I'm not saying this to brag about it. I'm saying this because that's a fact. I think I still have my HTC Vive somewhere. I never had an HTC Vive Pro. I'm sorry. I never had HTC Vive Pro because it was too expensive. But I do have HTC Vive. And I believe I still have HTC Vive. The only problem with the HTC Vive, there's so many wires and cameras you have to put around. There's too many wires, man. It's ridiculous. And the controls are too heavy and too big. But yes, I have HTC Vive. HTC Vive was great at the time. I enjoyed it. I think it's still great. HTC Vive is still great. Oculus Rift S, original Oculus Rift, Oculus Rift 2, Oculus Rift 3, and the S, and all the MetaQuest 1, 2, and 3, Oculus Go, you name it, dude. MetaQuest 3, which sits right here, right next to me, dude. It's right here. So, and I'm not saying this to brag about it. I'm just telling you this as a fact. Now, you're probably going to say, but why is this so important? Why are you mentioning this? The reason I'm mentioning this, and the reason why this is so important, is because I need you to understand that I'm not a PlayStation VR 2 fanboy. Okay? Because I know you guys will come to the conclusion, oh, he's just justifying PlayStation VR 2. No, not justifying anything. If something is good, it's good. I don't care what's the brand. If something is bad, it's bad. I call it for what it is. But I want you new guys. I'm not talking about my old members, my old subscribers. They know what I have tried in past 12 years. They know what I have, what I don't have. They know all. It's all documented. Okay? And I think I have go look it up. Mr. 4K HTC Vive. I think I have an unboxing. No. Go look it up. Go type in right now. I think you will see Mr. 4K upscaler HTC Vive unboxing. You will see the video of me unboxing it, setting it up, HTC Vive. You will see me talking about the Oculus Rift S. You will see me talking about MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 3. You will see me talking about Samsung Odyssey. Yeah, Windows Mixed Reality, Samsung Odyssey, Samsung Odyssey Plus. I have two of them. Believe me, I know I have HTC Vive. I don't have Pro. I made a mistake. I don't have Pro, but I have the original HTC Vive. I go as far back as like Samsung Gear VR, where you put your phone inside and you close the tray. Okay, not to mention that I've been on Meta Horizon World with MetaQuest 3 for 2 years since 2023, as John Wick Returns. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because all of you new guys, all of you new subscribers, which I appreciate you, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. I need you to understand I am giving this feedback based on my experience, and I'm a veteran when it comes to VR. I'm a VR veteran. Okay, for the lack of a better term. Let's just use the term VR veteran for the lack of a better term. VR veteran. I've been using VR since it started. So, from a guy who has tried pretty much every VR headset out there, who has experienced PC VR on various different PC setups, various different PC, GPUs, CPUs, and various different VR headsets, I can tell you that by far, this is the best flight simulator VR experience that I have had. Now, what's so special about it? Well, it's the stability. It's a very stable experience. Stability is very important. No glitches, no issues, no problems. Everything smooth as a butter. You've seen my Grand Canyon VR experience, right? Go watch that Grand Canyon VR experience. You've seen all these other, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 VR videos, especially the one that's trending, that's up to 7,000 views in just 2 days. I know what my experience was on a PC, and I know what my experience is on this PSVR 2 headset. And why is this so unique and important? Because this is a console, okay? We're talking about a console. I would have never, well, I did have a dream, actually. As a matter of fact, I had a dream that I was, like, was it 3 years ago? I had a dream that I was going to be flying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with PlayStation VR 2. And the dream came into fruition. It manifested itself. Here we are, 3 years later. Okay? So, the fact that I can play this on a console, on a PSVR 2, and it's this stable, and it's this good, and it's this smooth, and keep in mind, Asobo, it's still in beta with this. They still have to tweak certain things and adjust certain things. Okay? This is still in beta stages. Alright? I can't wait to see what they're going to do by the end of this year, and how amazing this is going to look by the end of this year. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with PS5 Pro and utilize the features that the PS5 Pro has, just like Polyphony Digital did with Gran Turismo 7. Right? Look what Polyphony Digital did with Gran Turismo 7. On PS5 Pro, it just looks amazing, from what I have heard. And this is one of the reasons why I want to buy PS5 Pro. And I want the PS5 Pro so badly this Christmas. Because of this, of course. To take the advantage of PS5 Pro hardware with this, of course. So I really want so badly the PS5 Pro this Christmas. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball, you know. I would like to have a Ferrari, but I can't, you know. I would like to have a Lamborghini and Ferrari and Bugatti and Maserati, but I can't. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start flying. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, I'm not telling you this is a great experience on some sort of a fanboy PlayStation VR 2 perspective. Okay? I'm giving you a perspective not from a fanboy perspective. Fanboy will always be subjective. I'm giving you a perspective from someone who has experience with VR, and it's a veteran person like me, who has tried various different VRs in the past, and I can tell you that this is really impressive. Okay? Considering we're not even on a PC, man. We are on a console, and it's this smooth and it's this good. So, and this is the important part that I want you guys to understand. I'm not speaking from a Sony PlayStation fanboy point of view. I'm speaking from a VR veteran. I'm a veteran of VR. VR veteran. Long-time VR veteran. I've tried so many VR headsets in the past, and that's why I'm calling myself a VR veteran. I go back as far as, Samsung Gear VR and the very first Lucky Palmer's Oculus Rift, which I still have. First generation, second generation. So, and I'm telling you, and I also tried the original PlayStation VR. Don't forget, which I still have my. Don't forget, I still have my original PlayStation VR. I just need a PlayStation 4, which I can buy PS4 dirt cheap for like $80, you know, if I ever need to use it for PlayStation VR original. And PlayStation VR original is still good. So listen, this is, to me, is the most affordable and the most stable VR experience. With a PC, you will encounter some issues and problems with the drivers, with the updates, believe me. And your GPU and your CPU requirements, trust me, that there's always going to be issues with a PC. It's not going to be a simple experience. This is a calibrated, tailor-made experience for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro with PlayStation VR 2. And you can have a amazing experience. Everyone will say, well, I don't want to spend all this ridiculous amount of money on PC. Well, I can just get myself a PS5 Pro and PlayStation VR 2 and I'm good. But what's the value? The value is this: stability. Here I am in New York City during the rain, flying around, no issues, no problems, talking to you guys. It's the guaranteed value that you will have of stability. You know how bad the experience was with MetaQuest 3? Dude, I had nothing but issues using MetaQuest 3 trying to enjoy this in VR. It's been a horrible experience with MetaQuest 3, and I have MetaQuest 3. It's not stable. It has never been stable. Always has been issues and problems and all kinds of stuff that you had to deal with. That's not the case here, guys. So, job well done, Asobo. Job well done. So, listen, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to trust me. Like I said yesterday, go and ask somebody who knows. Well, go ask your friend if they know somebody that has this VR headset. Go ask your friend if they know a friend, if they know somebody who has a VR headset, PSVR headset, PSVR 2 headset. And if they have a PSVR 2 headset, ask them to let you try it. You have to try this, man. You know, I know you guys want to ask me questions and blah, 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 blah. It's a waste of time for me to answer your questions. It's not going to really do anything. It's not going to change anything until you try this. Here, you want me to answer your questions? You need to try this. That's it. There's nothing there to talk about. What about this? No. What about that? All those questions are irrelevant. You need to try this. So that way you can understand what I have been blabbing about all this time now. You know. Don't get me with the questions. What about this? What? No. Try it. You need to try this, dude. I don't care how you try it. Go ask somebody. Go ask someone. You know, ask your friends, see if they know a friend. I don't know. Maybe there's a demo somewhere you can try it. Figure out the way how to try this. Try it, or if you have the money, buy it and see it for yourself. But you need to figure out the way to try this first. Okay, I'm sure you have a friend that knows a friend that knows a friend who knows a friend that knows a friend who knows a friend that has another friend that has this, and ask them if you can try this. Why it's important for you to try this? Because this is something that I can't just talk about. You have to try it to understand X, Y, and Z, why this is so unique. And why do I favor this versus the PC? Okay? I had the luxury to try both PC and this. And coming from a PC experience and then this experience, I know which experience is more stable. And I know which experience is better calibrated. This is more stable, better calibrated. PC version, you're always rolling the dice. You never know how it's going to be. So I'm not like talking to you like I'm some sort of a salesman trying to sell you a PSVR 2. I'm not a salesman. I'm not here to sell you this. I'm speaking from experience, guys. I said the same thing about the Gran Turismo 7, okay? And I'm saying the same thing about this, all right? When something is good, it's good. When something is bad, it's bad. I call it the way it is, guys. But just understand this. I always speak from experience. Everything that I talk about from experience, all right? And look how smooth this is, man. New York City. Look at this. Brooklyn Bridge. Wait, no, it's not a Brooklyn Bridge, is it? It is a Brooklyn Bridge. No, it's not. Is it? No, Manhattan's down there. I mean, you've seen the videos. You've seen the Grand Canyon. You've seen me flying around the pyramids, landing on top of the pyramid. You've seen me just recently fly and walk around on the Mount Everest, climb the Mount Everest. You've seen all of those videos, man. You know, it's all there. That shows you just how stable this game is. Just watch my videos. It shows you how stable PSVR 2 version is. These live streams and the videos that I have uploaded, it all shows you how stable this is. But remember, I'm not here to sell you PSVR 2. I'm not a PSVR 2 a salesperson, nor am I a Sony shill. I'm just speaking from experience, right? Right? And I honestly can't wait for you guys to try this out. Maybe during a holiday season, for Christmas, save some money for Christmas, buy this for Christmas, try it out, you know. Because the only way you will understand what I'm blabbing about, blah, 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 blabbing in all these videos, blah, 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 blabbing nonstop, you will understand, oh, once you try it, I get it, what Mr. Forke was blabbing about non-stop on this video, and you will understand my blabbing, blah 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 blah. And once you try this, and this is why I want to see Starfield with PlayStation VR 2. I was talking about this the other day. I want to see Starfield. Dude, Starfield would be amazing with PSVR 2. It would be an amazing experience. Look at this, man. There's Empire State Building. There it is. Is that an Empire State Building? Hold on. It is. That's an Empire State Building. Hold on a second. It's Brooklyn Bridge, Empire State Building. King Kong. There's Madison Square Garden right there. Such a big city. There's no question about it. New York City is the most iconic city in the world. It's just look at this, man. It's just so iconic, man. King Kong, there you are. King Kong. This is amazing. 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 And it's on PlayStation. It's on a console. Let's go to the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, trust me. There's no other city like New York City, man. Such a unique city in the world, man. And it is the entire world in one city, man. You can find any ethnic background from around the globe. You'll find it here, man. All walks of life. It's like the entire world population. It's put inside this city, bro. It is a very unique city, man. Like all ethnic backgrounds, man. You'll find it here. It's like a world city. It's such a unique city, man. I can't believe we're on PlayStation VR 2 enjoying this on PlayStation VR 2. There's the Statue of Liberty. And here's the best part. You can walk out, you can land a helicopter, and you can walk out. Amazing. Hmm? July 4th. There even you can see it says July 4th. You can even read where it says July 4th, Independence Day. It's amazing. So amazing. All right, let me end the flight right here. All right, yet another great PSVR 2 experience. I hope you guys are enjoying these PSVR 2 live streams and videos. Like I said, yet another great experience. In the beginning, you will see me flying to Mount Everest, and then me landing on the Mount Everest, trying to climb up the Mount Everest. Actually, I didn't land on Mount Everest. I crashed, but then my plane was, crashing down, and finally went down, and I was able to get out of the airplane, and then I was walking up, climbing the Mount Everest for I don't know how long it took, man. I think it took me about good 40 minutes, man. Like 40 minutes till I finally got up there. And I was running. I was going super fast. So you can watch that in the beginning of this live stream. Make sure you check out my previous Grand Canyon live stream. There's some interesting stuff there. Both those Grand Canyon live streams are very interesting. Some very interesting stuff happening there. Thank you for watching. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. And happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.